This is Mario Romero with the Melcher Agency, and I'd like to thank you for, coming and looking at our video. Today it is my pleasure to be speaking to Tom Egan, and he is the CEO and President of the Foundation for Senior Living.
That's correct.
So, Tom, tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, what brought you here, and about the actual organization.
Sure. So I've been in nonprofit management administration for about the last 20 years of my career. I'm originally from Buffalo, New York, so if you've been through Buffalo, New York at all, you understand why I live here now.
It's cold.
It's cold, and I do not have to shovel sunshine living in Arizona. So I came out about 17 years ago, have worked at 2 or 3 different nonprofits in the Valley, and this is really my home now, so that's what really brought me to this. I'm fairly new to the Foundation for Senior Living. I've been in this position for 7 months now, and what brought me to it was really just the match of the mission of the organization to my own personal mission. My entire career has been on services to the poor and vulnerable. And when you look at seniors, disabled adults, their caregivers, who's more vulnerable than that?
Yes. So tell us about the organization. How long has it been around? And because I think it's kind of a well-kept secret.
Yeah, Foundation for Senior Living is now a 40-year-old organization, and we provide a continuum of services for seniors, adults with disabilities, and their caregivers. And you're right. I think there was this thought we had internally that we were this best kept secret in town. And when I arrived in January, I said, well, that's not something I want to wear as this badge of honor. We need to do a better job of helping the community know who we are, what we do, and how they can help.
Now, do you have other facilities within the area, the Valley?
Yes. So we have 21 different affordable housing complexes around the state of Arizona. We have 17 group homes in Maricopa County. We have 3 adult day health centers. We have one in Tempe, we have one in Phoenix, we have one in Glendale. And then we have a majority of our services are really community-based, so there are services that are provided out in people's homes to allow them to really be able to stay in their home, as opposed to go into a assisted living or a skilled nursing facility.
Especially with the new generation that's coming, the baby boomer, the independent is even more important.
Right.
That they maintain it.
Yeah.
So what individual services do you have? I kind of looked on your website.
Mm-hmm.
You had all different, just
a lot of programs.
A lot of programs.
Yeah.
And how do you get your clients? How do people apply or qualify? Or
I think depending on the service, I think a lot of people, depending on what service they're seeking out, will come find us. It's a referral they may get from their insurance or the area agency on aging. There's a variety of really entry points that people can come to us, but generally it's a family that has now experienced something with an aging parent, let's say. Mom or dad now is moved here from the Midwest, or they're noticing that they can't live independently anymore. And now there's a crisis, and they start looking for who can help. And I think that's a lot of the calls we get, of really somebody trying to identify, what can I do with mom?
Okay.
And then we're able, because we have a nice continuum of services, again, to help people age in place, really stay in their home, we can really triage and identify what's the right service, what the person may or may not qualify for. And that can become a barrier, because certain insurances only pay for certain services. We do have a variety of fee-pay services where people can privately pay for a service as well.
Okay.
You mentioned some of the actual services. We have home care and home health, the difference really being home health being the skilled nursing or therapist going into someone's home and providing a service, home care being the lower level type services, even if it's personal care, bathing, housekeeping, etc., whatever the person may need to maintain their independence. We also do some home improvements to help people make accessibility modifications on their home. We have those 3 adult day health services I mentioned, and that really has 2 purposes. You, in essence, provide a respite for the caregiver to get a break from taking
Yes.
care of that person and be able to send them to a safe location where there are skilled staff on the clock to provide the therapeutic services that that person may need. And you know, I think sometimes our company name is misleading. When you say Foundation for Senior Living, everyone thinks we only take care of seniors. There are many young adults that we have that have traumatic brain injury, for example, or other injuries that they need 24-hour care. And those young adults can stay at our facilities while somebody perhaps even is just at work during the day.
Okay. Tom, thank you so much for spending time with us today and telling us about your organization. Can you give us the address, your phone number, hours of operation, and your website? Because you mentioned that people can call and kind of get an idea, kind of guide them in terms of where they can go next if they're having, they need some assistance.
Certainly. So our main offices are at 1201 East Thomas Road in Phoenix, Arizona, 85014. The phone number, the main phone number is 602-285-1800. And that primary number, the staff can get you to whatever service you may need. Our website is fsl.org.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you, Tom, for being here.
Thank you.
If you have any questions about this great organization or about real estate in general, give me a call at 602-252-4191. See you next time, and make it a great day.